All right, friends. So I'm going to give you a micro market update as to what's going on here within Pierce County now, along the following micro markets: Stillicum, Lakewood, Southeast Tacoma, South Tacoma, Parkland, Fife, Puyallup, Bonnie Lake, and Spanaway. Spanaway, let me tell you, holy cow, Spanaway is going bonkers. Oh, and also Roy and Graham. I'll give you some insight as to what's going on in those micro markets. So for those of you that are interested in maybe buying a home or selling a home in those areas, or really just kind of curious what's going on with your current equity and your residence in those neighborhoods, I've got some good information for you shortly. All right, so sellers in Lakewood market area had a 61.9% chance of selling this last month, which is dropped from the prior month, which was 114% chance of selling. The other thing that I look at is what has the home value difference been. So median price last year of a home in Lakewood was $290,000. It's jumped up to $337,000 as of lately. So we're looking at a 16.5% increase in home values in Lakewood over the last year. Inventory in Lakewood has actually increased by 11.9%, and sales were up by 4.5% as well. So it's good to see the inventory is going up, because we need it for sure in most of the areas around Pierce County. So now diving into Stillicum, what we've seen in Stillicum is sellers have a 100% chance of selling in Stillicum right now, which is actually down from the prior month with 114% chance of selling. So we're seeing it cool, and yet it's very, very hot right now for sure. Median price increase in Stillicum went from last year being $325,000 to this year being $394,000, which puts it at a 21.3% increase in values year over year. As far as the inventory has increased 15.7%, and sales were up by 31%. So we are seeing very healthy market in Stillicum as well right now. Very, very hot. A lot of it, wait till we talk about Spanaway, holy cow. So Stillicum, a lot of the areas next to JBLM, close proximity to our military base here, have just been blowing up, super hot. Okay, so breaking down South Tacoma for you. If you're a homeowner or interested in purchasing a home in South Tacoma, there's a 97.5% chance of selling your home this last month, which was down from the month before at 209% chance. So again, this is definite multiple offer language here. So the other thing is the median home price last year, it increased from $225,000 to now it's at $259,000. So we've seen a 15.2% increase in the median home price in South Tacoma area. Inventory wise, it's decreased by 12.9%. So we need more homes on the market for sure in the area. And sales were down by 15%. All right, when we dive into Southeast Tacoma, if you're in Southeast Tacoma this last month, there was a 113% chance of selling your home, and that's dropped from 214,000 the month before. Again, this is multiple offer language for sure. When we look at median price from last year, in Southeast Tacoma it was 235,000, and currently it's 265,000. So we've seen a 13% increase in values over the last year in Southeast Tacoma. And inventory wise, we've seen it decreased. The number of homes on the market has dropped by 9.2%, and sales were also down by 8.2%. Okay, Parkland area, here we go. Parkland area had 90.4% chance of selling a home this last month, which was down from 120% chance the month before. And we can see that there was a rise in values, as with everywhere in Pierce County. That last year Parkland homes on average were $239,000, and this year they're at $304,000 as of this moment. So we're looking at a 27% increase in home values in Parkland. So that's one of the biggest I've seen. Pretty significant, 27% increase in values over the last year. Inventory has been totally stagnant. It hasn't increased or dropped, and sales were up 37% in Parkland. Those of you interested in Fife, let me tell you about Fife. Fife had 50.4% chance of selling in Fife, so much lower than the average area in Pierce County likelihood of selling, and that's dropped significantly from 110% chance of selling the month before. Median price in Fife was $331,000 last year. If we fast forward to this year, it's $431,000. So get this, 30.3% increase in values in Fife over the last year. 30.3, that's crazy. Inventory decreased by 4%, and the sales were up by 1.7% in Fife. All right, for those of you in Puyallup, here we go, Puyallup stats for you. We had 58.6% chance of selling a home in Puyallup this last month, and that was down from 92% chance the month before. And median price of a home in Puyallup last year was $315,000. Compare it to this year, $373,000, which puts you at a little over an 18% increase in home values in Puyallup over last year. Inventory-wise, it's increased. We're seeing more homes on the market, 9.7% increase in homes on the market, and the number of sales dropped by 6.7%. So Spanaway market, you had a 99% chance of selling this last month, and that's down from the month before, which was 222% chance of selling your home in Spanaway. Median price in Spanaway last year was $277,000. Fast forward to this year, it's $320,000. So that's a 15.2% increase in home values over the last year in Spanaway. Inventory-wise, inventory is down in Spanaway. We need more inventory there. It decreased by 21%, and sales were also down by 17.5%. Lake Tapps, for those of you in the Lake Tapps area here, we had a 59.7% chance of selling a home this last month, down from the month before, which it was 102% chance of selling. And median price in Lake Tapps last year was $355,000, compared to this year $441,000, which puts it at a 24.2% increase in home values over the last year. And the number of homes for sale has dropped by 16%, and sales were up by 9.3%. For those of you in Roy, this last month there was a 52% chance of selling in Roy, and we saw that is down from the month before, which was 73% chance of selling. Median price in Roy last year was $300,000, compared to this year $382,000. So $82,000 increase in values. That works out to a 27.5% increase year over year. So pretty darn good. If you're in Roy, congratulations on magically getting 27.5% more in equity in your home over the last year. Inventory has increased in Roy to 14.5%, and sales were up by 22%. Last but not least, our friends in Graham. There's 54.6% chance of selling a home in Graham this last month, which was down from 90.5% the month before. We've seen a median price increase. Well, last year it was at $290,000. This year the median price in Graham is at $367,000 as of this last month. So that's a 26.7% increase in Graham's home values. So congratulations there again for you, those of you that already own. And as far as inventory goes in Graham, we saw an increase of 1.7% for homes on the market, and the number of sales that we saw was up as well by 14%. So there's your market snapshot for you for those specific micro communities within the greater Pierce County, Puget Sound region here. Please don't hesitate to reach out. If we can come give you specific information around your home and help you through the selling process or the buying process, that's what we're here to do. We're happy to be a resource for you and help you make a good, strong, educated decision. Thanks so much and have a great day.